Purnima Devi, Assistant Professor in the Department of Computer Science Engineering. So in that last class, I have to be discussed about what are all the operators. So in that operators, I have to be discussed about what is arithmetic operator, unary operator, logical operator, assignment operator, relational, and these operators are discussed, and we have to be seen on the example program for using these operators. So these are all the basic operations I already discussed. So in this I have to be discussed in this class. We have to be see that what are all the conditional statements. So in this conditional statements, this is the conditional statements or the flow of execution within the program. If we are write a program, so we have to be follow the flow of the execution inside the program. So that's why we are using this selections process in Java. So in this we have to be identify the flow of execution based on the conditions. So in this there are two types, the selection in Java and the iterations. So first we see about the selection in Java. So in this we have to be use the three types, if else statements and if else if and the switch. So first one we have to be seen about if else statements. So in this we have to be identified, we have to be given the condition. So if the condition will be true means that particular execution part will be executed. So otherwise the else part will be executed. So in this program I have to be identify the number is either odd or even. So in this I have to be initialize the value. So number equal to 5. So with the help of the data type integer. So the variable name will be an NUM and the value will be 50. So this is the initialization of a variable name, and in this condition I have to be given. So if we want to check the condition will be in either odd or even means, so we have to be identify the given number which is divisible by 0, which is divisible by 2. So the output will be 0 means the condition will be the even statement. So even number. So otherwise the remaining will be a odd numbers. So this is the condition. So I have to be check. So the number. So if I given the value as 50, so the number will be a 50. So the condition will be checked. So the condition is the condition will be checked. So the at the end of the result, so the value will be 0 means the condition system.out.println, this is even. This will be executed. So if the condition is false, so the output will be 1 means, so the condition false. So we have to be execute the else part. So in this example, so the number will be 50. So it is divisible by 0. So the output, the remainder will be 1. So this part will not be executed. So otherwise the else part will be executed. So the output is it is odd. So this is the condition if else. So if the condition is satisfied, the particular block executed. Otherwise the else part will be executed. So the next one is if else if. So we have to be use n number of if conditions means we have to be use the if else statement. So in this also I have to be used int marks equal to 85. So I have to be identify the grade values. If the students got different marks, so based on the marks I have to be define the grade points. So that's why I am using the if else if statement. So in this I have to be initialize the value as into marks equal to 85. So in this I have to be categorize the grade points based on the marks. So if condition will be executed, so if marks greater than or equal to 90, so the marks will be 85. So the condition will be checked. So marks will be 85. Is it greater than or equal to 90? So this is false. So this statement will not be executed. So the next will be considered. So in this else if the marks will be replaced. So the marks greater than or equal to 75. So yes, it is a condition satisfied. So the output will be a grade A. So if n number of conditions have to be checked using the if else if statements. So we have to be use if else if for the n number of conditions if we have. So we have to be use the if else statement. The next one is a switch statement. So in this switch statement, the variable have n number of possible values means we have to be use the switch statement. So in this I have to be calculated as the day name. So in this into day equal to 3. So in this string day name, so I have to be use the string data type for the declaration of day name. So in this which day, so I have to be use day means 7, we have 7 days. So each day have the value. So in this day 1 I have to be used Monday, day 2, day 3, day 4, 5, 6, 7. So if there is a, so in this conditions I have to be used day 3. So it will be checked after the checking. So the day 3 will be executed. The output will be Wednesday. So if I will give the value as 10 means, so the value will be 10 means there is no value inside the switch statements, only 0 to 7. So there is no statement will be executed. So at the last the default statement will be executed and the value will be an invalid statement. So this is the output, system.out.println. So what is the value of the day we have to be given. So the particular day has to be displayed.